What am I looking at?
The hole.
Oh.
Jack hole.
Is it rusty?
Just around the jack hole. They always rust right there. Well, here. You got to get your leverage. You don't have any leverage like that. There you go. You got it. Man, you are working hard on that one. Alright, it's almost out.
Yes.
Good job. You did it. I think it's one of those little grass mites.
What do you have there?
Lug nuts.
Alright. What we got next?
Yay. More things.
Might need a big hammer.
So what's wrong with it?
Well, it's caliper's stuck just from sitting. So
Do I have to hammer it?
you can smack it a couple times.
Ding.
Keep going.
Bing. That is stuck.
Yeah. Alright, let me. We'll get some penetrant. Go ahead and you can smack it a couple more times.
Now. Should I?
Wait, no.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what happens here if we try to. Wait.
Oh.
Nope.
Need some more hammers? Hammering?
Nope. I'm gonna need a wrench.
Oh, great.
Let's see what we got here. Let me see what size we got. These ones are kind of difficult because they're.
Rusty.
Yep. Well, and they're really thin. That's the other problem. They may not go on there in case.
I think it might need a beating.
All right. So before you guys get all wild in the comments, this thing came to me with this wheel locked up. I don't really have a lot of choice but to work on it like this, because putting a jack stand under it isn't really an option. And so just got to stay out from under it. Be smart. Can you move back a little bit?
Sure.
I can see it. But because this wheel was locked up, I need to try to get in here, and some of this stuff is really seized up. So I can't believe it. It came loose. The slides actually work okay. It's probably just rusted right to the rotor.
Probably.
So, yep. Yep, well, rusted right to the rotor.
Oh my.
The pads are rusted right to the rotor.
Now what?
Oh, I suppose you could hammer.
Okay.
You really want to, and knock these out. These
Oh no.
might not be the right hammer for it. I was afraid we were gonna have to beat something off, but it looks like we might be able to get them off just with just a little bit of persuasion. Let's see here. This is probably not the right pry bar. Let me see that hammer. I think I can knock it off there.
It's going. It's almost there.
That's it.
Just give me the part. Quick.
All right, now pull it towards you. Perfect. You did it. Good idea. All right. Push that one in. There you go.
I stick it.
I guess it's not locked up now. All right, now we got to figure out what we're gonna do so that when we end up pushing the brakes, if we have to, the piston doesn't come out of here and ruin it. So anyway, it's probably ruined anyway. It looks kind of crappy. So I guess maybe I just put it back together. We might be able to just clean these up and put them back on there for now that they're freed up. But they'll probably just rust right back to it, so. All right. The sway bar isn't hooked up to anything. Boing, 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 boing.
Is that actually good though?
No, you want the sway bar to be hooked up. It's supposed to go down here. It's supposed to go in that little bracket right there. See it? It's supposed to go in there.
Oh.
That keeps the car from rolling when you go through turns.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
It was a long one.
Well, I'll push this piston back. This tool, this piston here, hopefully it'll move. I think the car's been sitting probably at least 20 years. This isn't a revival, this isn't any of that. This is just quick and dirty, get this thing going, then start playing with it, you know? Because I like to tinker. I don't buy these cars for any other reason, but we don't know if it runs, we don't know any of that yet. So we're not, and again, I'm not trying to save any of this because this is all stuff that has to be changed anyway when you do a car like this, because there's a lot better technology out there. I think this caliper's seized anyway. So basically this tool right here will help push your caliper back. As you tighten it, it pushes the brake pad or whatever you want to put in here. Usually you put your junk pad in here, and you would just put this in there, and then it tightens up. As it tightens, it pushes against these ears here, and it pushes this piston back. But like I said, this thing's pretty much been locked up for a long time, so it's just stuck right in that position right there. So probably don't even have much worry about just putting it back on like this just to move it. So that's what I'm going to do, is I'm just going to put it back on without any pads because it's already locked up. And then if for some reason when I push the brake it starts to work again, it starts to work again, well, that'll be a bonus. And then I'll push it back in, but we'll probably end up replacing both the calipers. The other thing is that these older Benzes have these non-vented rotors, and for any kind of spirited driving, they're pretty useless. So because they don't have a slit in the middle, they don't have a way to get the heat out of the out of the rotor. Most modern cars have a vented rotor. This isn't vented, it's just a solid rotor. So it doesn't have a way to get heat out. So as heat builds up in it, it loses its ability to stop effectively. So we may upgrade to the later hubs and stuff if we can get a set, if we can find a set, so we can put vented rotors on it. So I'm just gonna put this all back together so that all the pieces are still there, and then we'll be able to move it, and it won't be sitting in my yard.
Got a lot of tread left.
Well, they're from 2004.
Oh. Okay.
They do have a lot of tread left, but they were made in the 24th week of 2004.
I get why that guy brought it on a doll.
I wonder how he got it on the dolly
Yeah.
without the wheel moving.
That's exactly what I was thinking when I found out. Look at my hands.
Wow. You did a lot of work.
Yes.
Want to push it around or no?
Hmm?
You want to push it around or you want to wait for Jared?
Where do you want to push it?
I don't know. We can push it around and put it right there. Backwards.
Okay.